president in Chicago. Anciently, all of that land belonged to the Illinois Confederacy, which was one of the was a confederacy of over 10 different tribes that were combined. Outside of the Seminoles, if you do your research, the Illinois Confederacy is one of the toughest tribes that really resisted and rebelled and fought back against the 13 colonies when they were trying to colonize and take the land over here and rename it America. All right, so who is Lil Durk? First and foremost, Lil Durk, real name is Dirk Banks. Lil Durk, although I don't know him personally, I know a lot of people around Lil Durk, and he knows a lot of people that's around me, so we do both know of each other. Lil Durk, who is now, he became famous as a rapper. He is actually the son of Big Durk.
You have 1 minute left.
Big Durk was the original Durk. So for those who don't know, Big Durk was the original Durk. Big Durk is a legend in Chicago. So Lil Durk was basically, I don't like to use the word born, because we are not born, neither do we die, because we always existed. We are souls and spirit, and the soul and the spirit is immortal. So I don't like to use the word born, but for lecture's sake, I will say born, not to confuse the new students within the university. When I say landed here, because you land here upon your conception, that's the true name of what they call birth. All right, but Lil Durk, before he was born, his daddy was already a legend in Chicago, which is why he's called Lil Durk.
Thank you for using Securus. Goodbye.
Oh yeah, sorry about that. We back. Okay, but yeah, Lil Durk he landed in Chicago. Now before Lil Durk landed, aka was born, his daddy is Big Durk. Alright? He's already a legend in Chicago, so to understand how deep this really goes with Lil Durk, because this all plays into what's going on with him right now, and how he became who he became. Big Durk belonged to a notorious gang known as the Gangster Disciples. And back to like the 60s, 70s, 80s, and even early 90s, like 90% of gangs in Chicago, if you were a part of a gang, you would have been a part of the Gangster Disciples. They had a huge stronghold on Chicago. As you know, Larry Hoover, everybody knows this, was the founding father of the Gangster Disciples, right? So it was the whole city was full of Gangster Disciples. And I'd say the other 10% was either Black Stones or Vice Lords or Latin Kings and BDs and all the other different gangs. Chicago is a very gang-infested city. It's all different types of gangs. But Big Durk, in particular, he was a member of the Gangster Disciples of the GDs. And he was a huge, almost like a drug kingpin, making millions of dollars selling drugs. Big Durk was. Well, when he was arrested, and so he's already known, he had all the money, the fame, the cars, the women, the goddesses, whatever you want to, he had all that. All right, basically everything that Lil Durk has today for music, his father already had, but just out on the streets. So this is what led eventually to Big Durk being arrested himself on drug charges by the feds. And when the feds grabbed his dad, the feds offered his dad a deal if he agreed to turn in Larry Hoover, because they were trying to connect all the drugs that Big Durk was selling to Larry Hoover at the time. And Big Durk, he refused to turn Larry Hoover in. He was facing a life sentence. The feds told him, like, hey, look, we have enough information on you that if you do not testify or help us get Larry Hoover, then we'll give you life in prison. And Big Durk did something that most individuals wouldn't not have did. He said, well, you know what? He refused to turn Larry Hoover in, and he ended up getting life in the feds. And because he refused to turn Larry Hoover in, he ended up getting